cleanse our hearts as we learn and live your words and example. Father, bless our endeavors, especially today's meeting. May you guide us in our discussions, and may you enlighten our minds in every decision that we make. Give us your grace that we may effectively do our parts for your greater glory. All this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to our online event for today. This is brought to you by Warriors of the Champions, First Vita Plus Warriors team. So I'd like to welcome everyone. So kung hindi pa po nakakapasok yung mga kasama nyo dito, no, please tell them to tune in right now kasi magsa-start na po tayo and we will be locking our room in just a bit. Ayan. So actually we're already starting our event for today since we need to start on time since it's 2020 already. So before I do that, no, I just like to welcome everyone again here in our online event, in this event that we really prepared just for you. So we are really 100% happy to have you here right now. So salamat po, no, for taking the time to be with us this Saturday afternoon. And ang isa lang po masasabi ko, this is really going to be worth it. This will really be one of the best Saturdays mo for this year, no, for this pandemic. And you will really remember this day. Ayan po. So I have just one question for you. Are you ready to be a 100%er? Can you please type yes in our chat box, no? Kung kaya po mag-type. If naka-enable yung chat box natin, please type yes if you are ready to be a 100%er. So I know you know the title of our event for today. It's how to be a 100%er or be a 100%er warrior. So all of us are warriors in life, no? So this event is actually exclusive, no, for the warrior leaders of First Vita Plus, but we opened it, no, for everyone also dahil gusto po namin na mas marami ang ma-inspire. Ayan. So as you can see, no, ang ganda-ganda po ng ating poster. Shout out to Coach Yani for making this poster. So I'd like to introduce myself no before we go to the event proper, which is happening in just a few minutes. Okay, so I'm your event organizer and your host. For today, my name is Celine Salvador. So some of you may know me already. Sa mga hindi po ako kilala. So just a quick background, I'm a first Vita Plus entrepreneur. So I'm a full-time entrepreneur and I'm also an online business coach. And I'm also the founder of Heart of Clay. So it's a charity organization for out-of-school youth there. And I graduated in UP Diliman. And before I actually retired, no, I retired at an early age. I retired from employment at the age of 25, no. But before retiring, I was also an employee before. So I was a brand acquisition manager and digital marketing manager for Zalora Philippines. And then I also worked in different leading advertising agencies here in the Philippines, as you can see no, in my screen. So that's just a quick background about me. So I'm very excited to introduce our speaker for today because she really made a big impact in my life. And this is also one of the reasons why I really organized this event because if she no, can make that difference in my life, I'm sure kaya niya pa to make a whole lot of difference in the lives of those no, na makikilala siya or mapapakinggan po siya for today. So just to give you a very, very short background no, on how I got to know her, I actually knew Miss Cris no, not in a very ideal situation because I was at my lowest talaga, lowest point of my life when prior to meeting our speaker for today. So it was around 2017 and 2018 no. So not a lot of people alam po nila ito because most people kilala nila ako as talagang masayahin no, masipag, but of course before that no, napakarami pong mga breakings din no, mga challenges na nangyari po sa akin especially during this time no. So I was very sick, I was very unhealthy no, na-diagnose po ako ng mga iba-ibang mga sakit na talagang kumbaga parang nasira yung katawan ko during that time no. At of course kapag meron kang sakit, automatically it really affects your mental health no, your emotional health as well. At hindi lang po yun no, I was sick but also during that time I was the breadwinner of the family. Pero ang mahirap po sa situation ko, I was a broke breadwinner. Kumbaga ako yung gumagawa ng pera pero at the same time no, ubos na ubos din po ako. So hirap na hirap po talaga ako no, para itaguyod din yung family ko during that time. And at the same time I was having a crisis then no. It was mga crossroad. Ang dami ko pong crossroad na pinagdadaanan doon. Do I do this? Magtatrabaho ba ako? Gagawin ko ba kung ano yung gusto ko? And aside from that, I had a lot of emotional baggages. No, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic disorder kasi po maraming mga events no sa buhay ko na hindi naging maganda that caused me na magkaroon po ng PTSD. No, and hindi ko na maiisa-isa kung ano po yung mga yon, but it was a high level of anxiety. No, yung tipong kahit po bumangon sa kama, no, hindi ko siya magawa ng maayos, hindi po ako makapagsuklay ng buhok, hindi ko po magawa yung mga nagagawa ng mga normal na tao because of what I was experiencing during this time. No, so it was during this time na of course I was praying a lot, no. It was a long process, no. Napakatagal po na madilim na pinagdaanan. But thankfully, no, because of Coach Don Barreto, I was actually able to meet, no, to virtually meet first no yung speaker natin for today. So it was he had an experience no with our speaker, and then naalala ko nanalo po siya ng libro, and then that book he gave it to me kasi sobrang hilig ko po talagang magbasa no. And during that time wala talaga akong ginagawa. I have work, but like I said, if you have anxiety, if you have PTSD, talagang hindi ka makagalaw, parang hindi ka nag-focus no. So I decided to read this book. And yun na po yung naging simula no nung pagkakakilala ko doon sa speaker natin no for today. At first no sa libro lang, and then I started watching her videos no hanggang sa actually ngayon nga nakakausap na talaga no? So she really made a big impact po sa buhay ko. At alam ko mamaya mapapakinggan niyo siya, no? Siya na po mismo ang magpapakita sa inyo kung gaano po talaga siya ka-inspiring and powerful. Pero nakakatuwa lang po, no? Kasi i-share ko lang, it just started with a book, no? It just started with a book, pero doon na po nagtuloy-tuloy yung mga changes, no, na nangyari po sa akin, na I can't wait na ma-experience nyo din talaga siya, no? It just started with a book, and from then on ay nagtuloy-tuloy na po talaga. Nakakatuwa po kasi talagang totoo pala, no, na when things change within us, inside of us, things also start to change around us. Marami nagsasabi niyan minsan na you just have to change your attitude, no, sa mga bagay-bagay. Try mo minsan, no, gagaan yung buhay mo rin talaga. So that's what happened to me, no. Naging maganda po, talagang nakaapekto, unti-unti, nakabangon po ako, gumaling po ako, nakapagtrabaho ulit ako, nakapagnegosyo ulit ako, naging masayahin po ulit ako because really before, no, kung na-meet niyo ako before, I was a really toxic person. Pero during this time, of course, with the help of our speaker then and her words, talagang sobrang naging malaki po ang impact talaga sa akin. And not just that, no, talagang na-enjoy ko ulit yung buhay, no, kasi before I really don't have a purpose anymore, pero unti-unti na-enjoy ko yung buhay. I started trying to be the best ulit sa negosyo ko, or talagang galingan na po sa negosyo na ginagawa ko. I started taking risks, no, talagang nag-decide na ako na mag-take ng risk because our speaker, no, hindi ko makakalimutan, sabi niya nga isa lang naman yung buhay natin in one of her books. Sabi niya isa lang naman yung buhay, so bakit hindi pa tayo mag-risk, no, at maging masayahin. I started to achieve goals, no, na hindi ko maisip na ma-achieve ko. But more than that, when I started to change, I also became, no, a blessing to other people, or parang mas naging madali pong tumulong sa ibang tao. Kasi sabi nga nila, you can't pour from an empty cup, no? So nung ako po ay naging okay, that's when I also started, no, na makita na ang sarap-sarap pala lalong tumulong sa ibang tao, no? Kasi kapag okay ka na, you can't help but also help other people, no? So hanggang yon, naging masaya na po ulit, no? Unti-unti, nagiging successful, nakakatulong sa ibang tao. And it's all because, no, of course, of sometimes it just takes one person may marinig ka sa isang tao para mag-click ulit, no, yung nasa loob mo, para maging on fire ka po ulit. And that is actually our event for today, no. So without further ado, actually, I'm super excited, no, na ipakilala na po sa inyo yung speaker natin for today. So, ang dami na po natin, we're now 61, no? So, for all the warriors, for all our guests, welcome, no? And as we start this event, we want you to focus and just relax kasi this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, now I just want to introduce, no? I'm very proud to introduce our guest speaker, our trainer for today. So, she is actually the founder and chief inspiration officer of Training Edge Incorporated. So Training Edge Incorporated is a 14-year-old company which is considered, no, by many as a strategic partner in transformation and source of inspiration. So aside from this, she is also a resource person to various organizations in the country, mostly Japanese-owned. So she has international exposures as guest lecturer. So she is really a world-class speaker, no? Kaya we're very lucky to have her today. And she really helps infuse, no, optimism, inspiration to individuals in different teams, no, whether be it a company or individual ka. That's really parang her expertise, no, na talagang ilabas po yung galing ng mga tao. And she's a proud graduate of St. Louis University in Baguio City, and she is also a BS Psychology cum laude graduate and a Master of Science in Psychology. And then she also completed 3 years of law studies at the Ateneo de Manila and Lyceum of the Philippines College of Law. And she also hosts a 7-year-old inspiring seminar seminar radio program, which is Winner Ka Pinoy. Ayan, medyo kinakabahan po ako kasi first time ko rin po talaga to have an event like this with her, no? So there you can tune in sa DZXL po yan, 558 Manila every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. And lastly, she is the author of the book I was telling you, yung Refuse to be Ordinary na book. So Ngayon po, no, without further ado, again, paulit-ulit ko pong sasabihin to, I'm very proud to introduce to you our speaker for today. So even if nakamute po tayong lahat, I hope we all clap our hands. No, let's put our hands together for our speaker, si Miss Cris Lorenzana.
Hey, thank you so much, Celine. That is the most beautiful introduction I ever had. Thank you. Thank you. Alam mo, habang pinapakinggan kita, naiiyak tuloy ako. Sabi ko, really? That I was able to help Celine that way and to think hindi pa tayo nagmi-meet in person. You are a very, very beautiful human being. And really, I want to start with that gratitude na mabuti na lang nagkakilala tayo, di ba? And through you, we are going to bless maybe 60 other people today. Ayan. Good afternoon, warriors! Good afternoon! Ayan, I am so happy to be with you this afternoon. Thank you, Celine, for making this happen. And I am just so proud of you for what you have become. I don't know, pero alam mo, salamat na ibinahagi mo sa amin yung napagdaanan mo because it will really inspire us also. Alam nyo, yung introduction natin is like a mini seminar. Ayan, may mga nakatayo pa doon, yung sila Warriors, Myra. Pwede naman kayong umupo. Hay, umupo kayo, 2 hours to. Anyway, ay, nakaupo pala kayo. I'm sorry, ang tangkad nyo sa paningin ko, ah. Okay, sige, nakaupo pala sila. I want you to just relax. I want you to just think. What we're going to do today is just to think together. Sabi nga ni Socrates, I do not teach anybody anything. I only make them think. So this afternoon, we'll be together for 2 hours or so. And then we are going to think together. We're going to reflect. Tamang-tama to. February pa lang. We have like, how many months? More than 10 months ahead of us. Alright? And we are going to talk about being 100%ers. Celine, I changed my mind. You can just keep on admitting people. I don't think they will disturb us naman, ha? So even if they're late, just give them love and admit them. Okay, there we go. We are going to talk about you, your dreams, and your love for your dreams. And I'm now sharing my screen. We are going to talk about being 100%er. Are your dreams grand enough to match the greatness that is within you? Do your dreams match the greatness of the person that you really are? So I'm quoting from my book which Celine read and also Dawn na minsan yung iba sa atin nangangarap ng sobrang taas kasi ganun din kalaki ang paniniwala nila sa sarili nila na kaya nilang i-match yun. Wonderful, isn't it? May mga iba naman na ganito kataas yung lakas nila, but they dream, wow, such a small dream. Alam mo yon, parang dream ng taong tinatamad talaga. So, which are you? I hope that you are going to create and pursue dreams that are grand enough to match the greatness that is within you, to match the greatness that is called you. Okay, this is the time that I would like us to begin with. This is a very important part of our session this afternoon. Kailangan magkaroon tayo ng non-negotiable or non-negotiables. Pwede din namang plural. Like for example, si Celine dati, siguro when she was at that point in her life that she called really, really low, I cannot imagine being breadwinner and broke at the same time. Pero I'm sure nagkaroon ka, Celine, ng non-negotiable, diba? You wanted to rise above it. So, think of your non-negotiable this year. And we are a family. So, if you feel like it, pwede mong i-type sa chat box yung iyong non-negotiable. Type mo lang, ano ba ang non-negotiable sa'yo? Pag sinabi nating non-negotiable, kailangan tapat na, 'di ba? Tapat na. Hindi na pwedeng tawaran pa. Kapag nasa divisoria kayo at namimili kayo, 'di ba? Tapat na. Pag sinabing tapat na, hindi ka na pwedeng tumawad pa. I want you to come up with one, kahit isa lang, just one, that in 2021, you are going to make that your non-negotiable. Like for example, you've been really unhealthy. Lumaki ka ng lumaki kasi napabayaan mo ang sarili mo sa sarap ng kanin at adobo at sisig. What's your non-negotiable this year? If you want to make your health your non-negotiable, then pwede mong ilagay yan na ang non-negotiable mo this year is that exercise ka ng 1 oras 3 times a week. You make that your non-negotiable so that you'll be more fit and healthy. Kulang ka sa ipon and that stresses you out and your family, siguro ang non-negotiable mo is non-negotiably. Bawat payout, maglalaan ka ng 10% ng payout mo. Every Wednesday ba kayo? Every Wednesday, if I remember it right. Yeah. So what is your non-negotiable? Okay, let me see. Great morning, everyone. Okay, mukhang wala pang nag-share ng kanilang non-negotiable. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Siguro kasi mas madaling Okay, wow, that is really nice. Okay, now the entries are coming in. Wina Gonzaga says self-worth. Yes, you'd have to be more specific, my dear, huh? What about it? A house for your mom this year, Celine. Okay, very good. Siguro you can even make it more specific na where, how big, ilang square meters yan. Very, very beautiful. House is specific enough. Nice. Financial freedom, Bell. Again, make it more specific. What is financial freedom for you? Ano yan? Meron kang savings sa bangko na hindi mo ginagalaw, may investment ka. What does financial freedom mean for you? But that's a good beginning. Jane, a car for your dad. Wonderful! Sabihin mo rin, to be more specific, speak to your subconscious na, I want it to be a brand new car para hindi mo problema ang dad ko. Or I want it to be a very good second-hand car because I think my dad will still feel my love even if it's second-hand car. I'll make sure it's good quality, diba? Ultimate freedom, again, that is beautiful, but it is quite broad, no? There's no way we could measure ultimate freedom. Ayan. Room renovation, that is wonderful. Yes, purchase of a car, own house and lot near your place of work, wonderful. Savings for the future of your children, nice. I think you're getting it. Okay, specifics. Win all of the time. Vague dreams create vague results. So warriors, tandaan mo to lagi na pag hindi klaro yung pangarap mo, kung sa'yo mismo hindi klaro yung non-negotiable mo, then hindi rin klaro yung resulta that you're aspiring for. There, a brand new Avanza car for my dad before this year ends is perfect. Okay? If you really make that your non-negotiable, ngayon pa lang pina-plot out mo na how much it will require from you, diba? What it will take for you to do. Educational savings, still vague. That is a good dream, pero hindi siya goal. Now, the thing is, how much? How much? Ayan. Diba? So your own house, good. When? Okay. So I think you are getting the drift of this, warriors. Today, I'm going to be inspiring you, not just to be warrior leaders, but I'm going to inspire you to become warrior philosophers. Okay ba yun? Kasi mahirap yung puro warrior tayo, di ba, na nakakalimutan natin minsan yung ating puso. So, I would like us to reconnect with that, the warrior philosopher in you. Nice! Hey! Nena, thank you so much for sharing this, my friend. Tama ba, Nena, ang pangalan mo? House and lot for your family and cancer-free for you this 2021. Of course, you can make that happen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, keep on reading there. Keep on interacting amongst each other in the chat box. And I just want to go back to this. Bakit magsisimula tayo sa ating non-negotiable? Kailangan may lighthouse ka. Parang ako, ang non-negotiable ko lagi is my son. Na I would work so hard night and day. Mapag-aral ko lamang siya at mabigyan ko lamang siya nung pagkakataon that he would make it in life and that he would have the best opportunities there are to learn. Diba? Pag sinabi niya, Mama, mag-enroll ako ng chess, okay. Because anything for him and for him to learn is always good for me. So, he is always my non-negotiable. So, kailangan may non-negotiable ka para paghahanap ka ng inspirasyon mo, madali, di ba? Madali kang makahanap, madali mong makita sa puso mo na, oh, I'm doing this for my son. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for my dad. Alam mo, 50 na ang dad ko has always been wanting to have his own car. I would be so happy to be the one to give that to him. So, non-negotiable. Huwag niyong kakalimutan yung non part. Marami ako mga na-coach dati and they were so unhappy. Well, actually, people come to me when they're unhappy. Walang masyado pumupunta sa akin if everything is good and perfect in their lives. But you know what? What happened to them was masyadong naging negotiable yung pangarap nila. At first, they started with a very, very big dream. So inspired. Parang tayo din. However, sa laki ng pangarap na yon, hindi nila na-match yung pangarap na yon with the dedication that's required of it. They have a 100% dream, pero 20% effort. And so that is my inspiration for you today, warriors. Your talents and gifts deserve your utmost respect. They were given to you to help you excel. Raise your standards. And we raise our standards by coming up with our non-negotiables. Siyempre sasabihin mo na, well, only God will know, okay then. Pero yung non-negotiable na yon will be anchored doon sa kaya mong gawan ng paraan, 'di ba? So ako, ang non-negotiable ko is because I know I can do something about it. We are not going to make it non-negotiable to clean the air, 'di ba? And to fix our government. Yung mga bagay na hindi natin kayang gawan ng paraan. So, yung talento mo, alam mo ba kung ano yung mga yon? Kasi bago ka maging 100%er, kailangan alamin mo kung saan ka magaling. I have a book there entitled Strengths-Based Leadership. Strengths-based coach ako. Strengths-based. Pag kinausap mo ako, I will not dwell on your weakness. Saan ka ba mahina? Okay, ayusin natin yan. No. I will always ask you, saan ka ba magaling? Saan ka ba magaling? And then, mamuhunan tayo sa kung saan ka magaling. Pero kung may talento ka, may regalo ka, tapos ang baba ng pinangarap mo, given your dreams, 'di ba? 'Di ba parang nating sinasabi kay Lord na nagbigay sa atin ng regalo sa atin na, well, I don't really, care about the gifts you gave me. So tandaan mo na whatever talent you have, kahit na ang talento mo lang ay makipag-usap, makipagkaibigan, kahit na anong regalo ang meron ka ngayon, whatever it is that you have, they deserve your utmost respect. How do we respect our giftedness? Gamitin mo yung regalo mo to excel. That is encouragement. Taasan natin yung standard. We will be 100%ers in any area of our life hanggat kaya. At hindi tayo magsusorry sa iba na, oy, pasensya na ha, ang taas kasi ng standard ko eh. No. Why would you apologize, diba? You do not apologize for being a warrior. And later on, I'm going to share with you a new term for this afternoon, which is victorious warriors. Ayan, pinaghandaan ko talaga to. Special si Celine eh. Let me just drink. May I please ask Celine to read this one?
Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win.
Nice, Celine. So, how do you become a victorious warrior? How do you win first and then go to war? Ikaw, as a person, kasi alam ko ang dami mo ng achievements. So, paano nga ba? In your own way.
Well, based po from my experience, Miss Cris, no, I really had to parang overcome all the inside obstacles that I have before really going out for battle sa outside world.
Okay.
Parang kasi when I know how to handle my weaknesses, I know how to handle my strengths, that in itself, parang it is already a win for me. So paglabas ko po ngayon no sa mga pagharap ko sa ibang tao, I know how to apply my strengths and my weaknesses. So something like that.
Okay. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Thank you, Celine. Anyone else? How do we win first? Ano kailangan natin gawin? I'll voluntold. Let me call on Warrior Jerome. Ganda-ganda ng lugar mo dyan. Ang ganda ng background mo. Can you unmute yourself? How do you win first before you go to war? Kasi mga iba sugod na sugod eh. Tapos pag naandun na sila, tsaka sila, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. So, Jerome?
Pag-aaralan ko muna po yung mga aking weaknesses.
Yeah, and then?
Para manalo sa laban.
Okay. Tama. Very good, Jerome. Very good. I think yung mahalagang sinabi mo dyan is pag-aaralan. You study. Very good. Thank you. You think. Sabi nga ni Celine, kikilalanin niya muna, aalamin niya, overcome yung sarili mo. Kaya nga, di ba, there's this one, I think it was Shakespeare who said it na, know thyself, di ba? Kasi pag kilala mo ang sarili mo, you couldn't be false with anyone. And there's this one psychologist who said na, an unexamined life is not worth living. So siguro, I want us to be not just warriors, but victorious warriors. Maraming warriors dyan, and they proclaim themselves to be warriors, pero mukhang hindi sila nananalo. And so today, I want us to come up with a definition of how is it to become a victorious warrior. Paano ba manalo muna bago tayo sumugod sa ating pang-araw-araw? And it's a metaphor na the war we are going into is not really like a war that's such a huge war. Actually, it's an everyday thing. Yun bang bumangon ka nga lang ng 6 a.m. minsan, struggle na. So, victorious warriors win first and then they go to war. Ayaw nating maging defeated warriors who go to war first and then seek to win. It's nice that we make that decision so that kahit papano, matulungan natin yung ating sarili as we journey towards our non-negotiable. As we enjoy the journey towards our non-negotiable. Siguro yung iba sa inyo, alam nyo na tong kwento na to, pero uulitin ko. And just consider my cover as a different cover. Now, the 4-minute mile has been elusive. It has been hopelessly out of reach since the late 1800s. Ano ba yung 4-minute mile? It was an unreachable goal na kailangan matakbo natin o matakbo ng isang tao yung 1 milya in less than 4 minutes. That is the 4-minute mile. And so people gave up kasi since 1886 yun na yung goal eh. But then it has been hopeless. It had been impossible. At sinabi ng mga scientists na imposible. Given our capacity as human beings, hindi kakayanin ng puso yung burden of too much, running in less than 4 minutes because you really have to be fast in that 1 mile. 1 mile is like 1.6 kilometers. Ang goal mo dyan is matakbo mo siya in less than 4 minutes. But, this is my inspiration for you, 100%er warriors. Merong isang tao na hindi tinanggap yung declaration ng scientists na imposible. It's hopeless to run the 1 mile in less than 4 minutes. He was Roger Bannister. In May 1954, he ran the 1 mile in less than 4 minutes. After a few hundreds of years na walang sumubok at walang nagtagumpay, he did. And you know what? What was unreachable suddenly became a benchmark for others. Alam nyo ba na kahit yung competitors niya who were saying, wag mo nang subukan kasi imposible. Even them, they said, nung natakbo na ni Roger Bannister, nasabi niya, at last, somebody did it. We sighed a sigh of relief. As a victorious warrior, kailangan matuto ka at malaman mo sa sarili mo na yung sinasabi ng ibang imposible, sabi lang nila yon. You need to break through your psychological barriers. Like Celine, kailangan you break through your psychological barriers, your anxieties, your sadness, your depression, your thoughts that are crippling you. You can break through them. Ngayon, pwede mo ring sabihin na nakaya nga ni Celine, makakaya ko din. Nakaya nga ng ibang tao, di ba? Makakaya ko din. And so, I think it's important for us to look at impossibility not as a fact. Hindi siya fact. It is just an opinion. So, when somebody tells you na, gusto mong ibali yung tatay mo ng sasakyan this year, ganyang model, imposible. Yung gastos mong yan, tas may pandemic pa, imposible. Well, it is not a fact. It is just an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration. Hindi siya declarative sentence na may exclamation point sa dulo. Hindi. It is a dare. It is a dare. So my dear warriors, dare yourself this year. Na kung ano yung sinabi mo na non-negotiable mo, gagawin mo talaga. Be like a Roger Bannister who lifted all doubts na kaya pala. Be like Celine. Be like the people you know na against all odds, tinalo nila. In-overcome nila what seemed to be a limitation in themselves. You know, what was beautiful about this story of Roger Bannister is that hundreds of years, 1800s pa to, tinatry. Tapos, imagine, 1954 lang nangyari. Alam niyo ba na a month, no, 40 days after Roger Bannister broke that record, there was another person who broke it as well, John Landy. And then, a year after, there were 3 other runners who broke the 1-mile record on the same race. Ano yun? What is the inspiration there? The inspiration there is that it only takes one person, only one, na makita mo at masabi mo na, oh my goodness, nakaya niya. Ano ang meron siya na wala ako? Diba? Ano ang meron siya na wala ako? What can she or he do that I cannot do? So remember that knowing that, diba, impossible now becomes a dare. So every time may nagsasabi sa'yo na, ay nako, imposible. Sino bubili ngayon ng Vita Plus, mahal-mahal. Tapos, crisis ngayon, yung iba walang trabaho. Well, take it as a dare. Impossible is a dare. Impossible is potential. Warriors, potential. Remember the word potential. Ang dami-dami mo pang potential dyan, left untapped. Ang dami pa. Siguro kung susuriin mo ang sarili mo, marami ka pang talents, marami ka pang skills na undeveloped or, unutilized. Right? There's even this one book that said that, the capacity of our brain is just so amazing that we're only using 5% of it. Less even. Imagine mo, can you just imagine? Ang galing-galing na natin nito. So can you just imagine if you just, use 20%, right? So impossible is potential. In fact, kagaya ni Roger Bannister, impossible is temporary. Remember, every time you believe the word impossible, it limits you. Kaagad, may imprison ka na, wala na. You will not move any further. Imposible daw eh. Niligawan mo siya? Ay, nako, imposible. Hindi ka sasagutin yan. Mataas sa standard nun. And you gave up. You never tried anymore. Malay mo, gusto ko rin pala niya. Diba? Impossible puts limits in our lives. But, when you just change the word impossible to, tingin ko, posible. Aralin ko, ano kaya ang ginagawa niya? And at first, Vita Plus, marami tayong sistema. May sistema na pala tayo to win. All we need to do is to act on our system, di ba? Apply our system into our daily lives. And just by removing that word, the im in the possible, you unleash your possibilities. You unleash things in your life. You break free. So warriors, break free. Ano ba yung kailangan nating i-break free sa ating sarili? Siguro, yung pagdududa mo sa sarili mo minsan, hindi ako magaling, hindi ko kaya yan. Oh my God, ang hirap naman yan. Takot. It's also a psychological barrier there. Yung takot natin, diba? I'm going to talk about them as we proceed. But I hope that at the end of the day, meron isa sa inyo na nagsabi, and I admire you, my friend, I just forgot her name, na you will be cancer-free in 2021. Hold on to that thought. Alright? Because impossible is really nothing. Walang imposible. And so, we welcome more possibilities for us this 2021. Alam nyo, si Roger Bannister was considered an outlier. Siyempre, outlier talaga siya because all the others said it cannot be done. Sabi pa nung iba, ay nako, sabi nila, pwede lang yung 4-minute mile na yan, 1-minute mile na yan kapag, tinakbo siya on perfect temperature, perfect ground, hindi dapat basa yung ground, ganyan. And you know what? Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile, on wet ground. Oh, 'di ba? Maraming kwento kwento. I'm sure, ang dami nyo nang narinig na kwento sa mga seminars ninyo sa First Vita Plus of how many people were outliers. Diba? Kaya nga proud na proud pa kayong ipakita yung mga picture nila. Kasi gusto nyong patunayan na it can be done. It can be done. Now, let us not focus on their story. Let us focus on yours. Let us focus on you being your own outlier. 'Di ba? Outlier ka dapat ng sarili mo. Hindi yung, hindi ako sanay dyan. Eh, so what? Ano ngayon kung hindi ka sanay? Can you not try something new? Okay. Baka sabihin nyo na, oh, easy for her to say, easy for her to say. Ginawa ba talaga niya yan? Oh. I want to share with you something na para malaman nyo, I also applied this philosophy in my life. In 8 years ago. Kasi ang ano ko talaga sa math, 2013, there we go. Nangarap ako na, because Celine was saying earlier na, oh, I do inspire people and I accept that as a gift. At sabi ko, I need to use my giftedness kasi niregalo sa akin yan and I want to reach as many people. Ngayon, hindi lahat ng mga tao makakapunta ng Manila to attend my seminars. They cannot. Some cannot afford to come here. Some hindi naman pinapadala ng kumpanya nila. And so I dreamt na sabi ko, I want to reach as many of my countrymen as possible to inspire them. Hindi ako journalist, psychology ang aking background. And then you know what? Nilista ko lahat ng FM station sa Metro Manila. Kasi bala ko silang isa-isahing puntahan so that I could ask if magkano ba ang inyong airtime? Kasi I would like to buy an airtime. Or meron ba sa inyong gusto na mag-produce ng inspiring radio show? And you know what? So I listed all the, ang dami palang FM station around Metro Manila. And then, when I was doing that, I listed that goal down in one of my goals. And then, to have my own radio show. Tapos, I went to Isabela to give a seminar. And one of my participants was a former radio manager, station manager of Bombo Radio. Okay? So, radio. And then, I met this person and I said, the universe is conspiring to help me succeed. But anyway, so in one of our dinners, sabi ko kay Cris, alam mo Cris, pangarap ko rin talaga magkaroon ng sarili kong radio show. I told him the concept and I said, actually, nalista ko na lahat ng mga FM radio sa Manila. I just have to approach them. Okay? And, make long story short, I came back here in Manila. I was not able to go visit the radio stations. But then itong si Cris, he resigned from that work, kung saan ako nagbigay ng seminar. He was doing HR work there. And then he was hired by DCXL 558 as assistant station manager. And one day, I got a call on my cell phone. They were asking me kung pwede daw ba nila akong ma-interview in one of their programs because they needed a psychologist point of view. It started there. And people said, oh, ang ganda naman ng register ng boses nung sino man yung guest nyo kanina, ganyan. And so, again, the station got to know my name, and then the manager talked to me, and then he said, oh, we really liked your voice, or something. Okay, and then here comes the Roger Bannister day of my life. Sabi ng mga kaibigan ko noon, Cris, hindi ka journalist. Forget it. You will not have your own radio show. At ang mahal mag-produce ng sarili mong radio show. And so you know what I did? Okay, I called up Cris. I said, Cris, pwede mo ba akong gawa ng quotation for 6 months? I will buy your airtime. Gusto kong bumili ng 1 hour airtime every Sunday. Ang mahal pala. It's 10,000 pesos per hour every Sunday. Sorry, inom lang ako. But then you know what? Be 100%er. Be 100%er. Magbayad ka. Huwag mong ihintay na lagi na lang nililibre sa'yo yung pag-aaral mo. Magbayad ka. Mag-invest ka sa sarili mo. Diba? Huwag mong intayin na lahat na lang ng libro na gusto mo, regalo nila sa'yo. Buy it yourself. Diba? And attend that seminar you want yourself, may it be online. Okay, that's what I did. I bought the airtime myself. Wala akong sponsor. I signed the contract for 6 months. That was 240,000 and I had to pay monthly. Alright, 40,000 every month. Meron pang isa na 5 Sundays, so that means that's 50,000 a month. Alam nyo ba, sasabihin nyo, oh, ang dami naman yung pera. No, I took out a loan for that. I took out a loan from my Citibank to fulfill my dream of having Winner Ka Pinoy on air. So be an outlier. Be an outlier. Impossible is nothing. Impossible is temporary. It is potential. It is a dare. And you know what? Yung mga kaibigan ko dati na nagsasabi, no, Cris, imposible yan, imposible. You know, they were laughing at me on my first episode. Sabi nila, Cris, ano ba yung boses mo? You're so high-pitched. You were halatang-halatang, you were so nervous. And I was really nervous. And you know what? My dear Warriors team, ito ang gusto kong iparating sa inyo in that example. Hindi ko binahagi yan sa inyo para magyabang. No. I shared it with you to inspire you that if you are truly committed, if you are truly 100%er, tama yung nasa libro na The Alchemist the universe will conspire to help you succeed. Alam nyo, 3 months, 4 months down the nararamdaman ko na yung sakit sa bulsa ko. And I said, sir, sabi ko sa station manager, sabi ko, pwede kayang gawin ko na lang once a month yung radio, yung Winner Ka Pinoy kasi ang mahal sabi ko, mas malaki pa yung binabayad ko sa radio show ko kasi yung kinakain ko and all. Tapos sabi niya, ibabalik ko yung sinasabi mo every time on air because I always go on air and I have an intro line at lagi ko sinasabi sa intro line ko na, don't quit before your miracle. Pasigaw pa ako niya na, don't quit before your miracle. Ganun pa ako. And then the station manager looked at me in the eyes and sinabi niya sa akin, ibabalik yung sinasabi mo. Sabi mo, diba, don't quit before your miracle. And then natauhan ako. Sabi ko, oo nga. Okay, and then you know what? So I tried to look for sponsors, nothing, no one. Tapos alam nyo ba ang ginawa ko? Dahil nga ko, I had to raise funds. Alam nyo ba na nag-burn ako ng, wala pang YouTube noon ang DCXL. Wala pa rin ako YouTube channel noon. And you know what I did? Alam nyo, nag-burn ako ng mga episodes ng Winner Ka Pinoy on CD. Tapos binibenta ko siya to 50 pesos per CD. Ewan ko kung merong iba sa inyo na naragaluhan nun. Isa sa mga first Vita Plus na, leaders ninyo, who's my upline, by the way, is si Miss Lynn Romera. You know, she bought, ilang copies na CDs ko ang binili niya? 20 yata? O 30? Just to support me. So ganon ka-special ang journey ko with First Vita Plus. Bago ko pa makilala si Celine, nakilala ko na sila Miss Lynn Romera, sila Ma'am Doya, I met them in one of their seminars. So, what am I sharing with you? Pag sinabi nila sa'yo na imposible, hindi mangyayari yan, walang mag-aalok sa'yo niyan, then make it happen. Make it happen. Parang ako, sabi nila imposible, then okay, imposible pala then I'll buy my own airtime. Bumili nga ako. So, walang singit na advertisement kasi akin siya I can say anything I want. Akin siya It's my airtime. You know? So, from now on, if you really want to be 100%er and 100%er in your happiness, be an outlier. Be an outlier. Pag sinabi ng iba sa'yo, huwag kang maniwala agad. Don't accept it. You know, one of the things that, maybe I'll skip this part muna. One of the things that is really important for us, which you already know, is that walang breakthrough kapag hindi ka muna mag-breakthrough sa sarili mo. Wala yan. Yung kotse na yan, yung bahay na yan, yung good health mo na yan, wala yan. No. They cannot happen unless mag-breakthrough ka muna from within yourself. And how do you do that? You begin by changing your beliefs. By changing your beliefs na, sabi nila imposible, well, I'll make it possible. Sabi nila, imposible for Cris to have her own radio show. Okay, mag-8 years na ang Winner Ka Pinoy this May. Mag-8 years na. How did that happen? Do you think I paid for all the airtime for those 8 years? Then I would be so broke now. No. Because, you see, when you're 100% committed, the universe conspires. And it's as if God sends all His angels to help you. Alam nyo, naawa sa akin yung station after 6 months. So before the 6 months expired, kasi nakita nila na parang alam mo, hirap na ako. And then sabi ng station manager, okay, Cris, okay. Sabi nila, many people love your program. Let's continue with your program. Huwag ka nang magbayad after the 6 months block time. But we will also not pay you any salary. So sabi ko, yes, wonderful. That would be the greatest gift for me and my listeners. And so, Winner Ka Pinoy has been in existence for 8 years almost. 6 months lang doon ang binayaran ko. Panimula lang naman. 'Di ba? Kailangan minsan matuto kang mamuhunan sa sarili mo. Sometimes the problem with so many of us is that gusto nilang maging 100% sa buhay, but they wait. They wait for the good luck to happen, 'di ba? Alam nyo, even the birds, God provides them with their food. But they still have to search out for the food. Hanapin pa rin dapat nila yon. It will not fall on their mouth, diba? And so, I'll share with you this story na very popular. Maybe you've heard it already. Meron dalawang salespeople who were sent to Africa to explore the possibility kung meron bang pag-asa sa Africa ang pagbibenta natin ng sapatos because we're in shoe business, ganyan. So, one of the sales persons reported back to headquarters na, ay nako, we cannot make an inch of progress here. Walang nagsasapatos dito. Forget about exploring Africa for shoes. And the other salesperson said, oh, we have wonderful, amazing opportunities here in Africa. You know why? Kasi ni isa sa kanila wala pang sapatos. So everyone is actually in our market. Which are you? Which are you? So you see, sometimes all you need to do is to break through your own limiting impossibility belief. Ayan. And so, my encouragement for us now is kung kaya mo, subukan mo lang. Diba? Kasi at the end of the day, excellence is your choice. Pwedeng mapaos na kaming lahat kaka-inspire sa'yo at kakasabi sa'yo na, oh, kaya mo yan, ikaw pa, kaya mo yan. But ikaw lang. Only you can make it possible for yourself. Only you. Wala nang ibang tao na pwedeng mamili ng excellence, kundi ikaw. And so we will define excellence the way I defined it here in my book, the way Aristotle defined it. Excellence is never an accident. Hindi talaga aksidente ang kahusayan. Excellence is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Gusto mo na magkaroon ng excellence sa iyong kalusugan? Well, sadyain. Mag-exert ng effort. Hindi lang basta effort. Sincere effort. Intelligent execution. Matalinong paggawa. And that is actually what's important for us now, na isa puso natin tong tatlo na to, plus one more. Ano yon? Well, the other is that kailangan gustuhin mo siya. Na piliin. Hindi lang, because the choices are there. Diba? There are just so many things out there for you na pwede mong pagpilian para sa kung saan pupunta ang pera mo, yung oras mo, yung lakas mo. There are just so many choices. After our webinar later, you can start, writing down your strategies for your non-negotiables, or after you turn off your Zoom, you can actually watch a movie or you can relax. Diba? Ang daming pwedeng gawin. But apat gusto ko ang maaalala ninyo, warriors, as your key to being 100%er. Apat. Una, sadyain mo. There is power in intention. Gustuhin mo. Gentlemen, di ba, yung mga niligawan nyo dati, dahil ginusto mo, di ba? Napasagot mo dahil ginusto mo at nakita ng babae na yun na, oh, very persistent siya, gusto niya talaga, mahal niya talaga ako. Bakit? Kasi sinadya mo. High intention. Sincere effort, intelligent execution, and wise choice. So those are our 4 secrets. Remember them. At the end of the day, mas masaya ka kapag mas mahusay ka. I don't know with you, but totoo naman yan. Balibalik ta rin naman ang mundo. May mali. Kapag sinicelebrate natin ang average, may mali. Gone are those days when we should be very happy na, oh, thank God nakapasa ako. No. Excellence equals happiness. Average equals unhappiness. And remember, excellence is always celebrated. Diba? You have events. Tapos na ba yung event nyo this year where you award your, what's this now? Celine? Tapos na ba yun? That huge event, I forgot the name, Power... Celine, can you share with us, tapos na ba yun, yung event nyo yearly, na nagpaparaffle pa sila Ma'am Doyi ng kotse?
Yes po, last January 8 po. 19th anniversary.
19th anniversary. Oh, look at that. Di ba? Oh my goodness.
Flex ko lang po si Don kasi nag-top 4 po siya.
Wow! Oh, look at that. Congratulations, Don. Is he here?
Yes po. Yes.
Don, ang galing mo talaga. Ay, nako. Okay. So you see, 19th anniversary, and my goodness, di ba, sinelebrate natin. And as people like Don went up the stage, siguro virtual stage this time, but you know, you were happy for them. But deep inside you, you were celebrating them as well. Di ba? They are like Roger Bannisters. Tinanggal nila yung takip, yung lead doon sa ano ang posible para sa atin. And so, we will celebrate excellence also in our lives. That is really our goal. Kaya natin gusto maging 100%er because that is really what we want. Diba? Na i-celebrate yan. Ayan. Yes, you will be next. Very good, Celine. Remember this. In all of life, zero effort equals zero results. Always. Alam nyo naman yan. Gusto ko lang i-hammer in. Gusto mo pumayat, kain ka naman ng kain, you hardly move. Wala talaga yon. Gusto mo na maging maganda yung relationship mo, but then, you know, you don't even listen, you don't even communicate. Walang effort, diba? So, zero results. Zero effort, zero results. And so, my encouragement for us today is, kaya ba natin to design our aliveness this 2021? Kaya ba natin na gawing puhunan yung ating inner aliveness? Right? And so, I'm going to stop sharing my screen first. I'm going to divide you in a few breakout rooms just to share kung ano yung inyong gagawin so that you can design your aliveness. Because remember, hindi ka mai-inspire sa taong parang laging naghihingalo, parang laging mamamatay, parang laging, pag nasa meeting, okay, ano po, diba? Parang, what? Alam mo yun? Well, if you would like to be like a Roger Bannister, you need all the energy that you can muster, diba, in yourself. So, I am going to ask you na, just as a team, share, and then maybe pick 3 later to share with the team, with the main room, kung ano yung mga gagawin ninyo to design your aliveness. So far, give me a thumbs up. Clear naman so far? Good. Very good. Nice. There are 66 of us in the room. Okay, I'm going to break you into smaller rooms. You will automatically be brought there. So, kunyari, marami kayo, Warrior Maria, okay lang yan. Considered as 1 lang kayo. Now, eto, pag nandun na kayo sa inyong breakout session, all you need to discuss is how do you design your aliveness so that you can pursue your non-negotiable. How? Anong gagawin mo? Anong gagawin mo? So, hindi to external sa'yo ikaw mismo, ay yung gagawin mo sa sarili mo. Like for example, ako, nagdesisyon ako talaga na every day, I am doing to do my breathing meditation, yung aking qigong, or kung hindi man, at least magpapaaraw ako. That's how I design my aliveness, para intentional ako. Well, those are just some of the few. So, just share. Malay mo, may maibabahagi kayo sa inyong mga kasama mamaya that could inspire them also. Like some people, yung iba nila is they read 10 pages a day or they read an article on the internet once a day just to train themselves, to feed their minds. Alright? So kayo din, I want you to learn to design your aliveness there. And be truly warriors. Meron ba namang warrior na mapurol ang kanyang... Help me here. Mapurol ang kanyang... oh my gosh, help me here. Yung Tagalog ko, naubusan ako. Mapurol ang kanyang weapon? Wala, right? Kakahiya naman tayo na warriors tayo, tapos bigla nung nilabas mo yung weapon mo, ay, nalaglag kasi hindi pala siya na maayos. So, I'll break you out now. And enjoy your discussion, ha? So, don't be shy. We are family. There we go. How many are you? Okay, so enjoy your discussions. It will be for 5 minutes. 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Okay. Welcome back. Merong isang room na hindi nagsasalita. Kawawa naman si Cheryl. Kinilipat ko na lang. Anyway, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, sige. Share very briefly ha, not too wordy because we don't have much time. So siguro less than a minute, mga 30 seconds per room. Let's call on Warrior Room 1. So let's start with you. Sinong inyong representative? Anyone would like to share tips on how we can design our aliveness? Just unmute yourself. Sige, ang nasa Warrior Room 1 is sila Team Bataan, Nena, Rodessa, yan. Sila Marinel, Jane, hi Jane. Ayan, kayo yon. Kayo ang Room 1. O, come on. Pass? Uy, huwag kayong mag-pass. Nakakahiya kayo.
Hello po. Hello po, Miss Cris.
Hi, Annie.
Good morning po. So ako po yung magiging representative ng room 1 po.
Nakatumba
So,
yung ano mo, video mo. Naka-side view, nakatumba ka. Yan, that's good. Okay.
Ayan po. So yung summary po nung napag-usapan namin sa kung paano po namin dinedesign yung aliveness to pursue our non-negotiable is pinakauna po is pre, tapos yung purpose or yung goal po namin is ini-envision namin tsaka lagi po namin iniisip. Tapos magiging intentional sa pag-achieve po ng goal namin everyday. May it be short-term or long-term na goal. So yun po yung pinaka-summary ng
Very
napag-usapan.
nice. Very nice, Yani. Very nice. Nice,
Thank
nice,
you
nice.
po.
Okay, bigyan natin siya ng virtual clap. Dali na, mag-react naman kayo. Ayan, okay, there we go. Thank you, Yani. Room
Thank you
1,
po.
maraming salamat. Okay, room 2, please. Cecilia, Celine, Pamela, Jao, Kennedy. I like your name. Oh, come on, who's speaking? Ang cozy naman yan, Yani. Uy, sino magsasalita sa room 2? Mahihain ang mga warriors. Don't be shy.
Si Kennedy po.
Okay, Kennedy, come on.
Ako pala. Great morning po sa lahat. Great morning po. Bali, yung napag-usapan po namin doon as a summary po, remove all negativities po
Okay.
and realigning of our goals po. And then ang non-negotiable po na naset po namin is to set time for at least kahit isang oras na magtatrabaho sa First Vita Plus per day, yan, para mag-set yung consistency ng effort namin, and yun, sincere effort po, and yun po.
Nice. Thank you so much, Kennedy and team. Okay, let's look at room number 3. Sila Jessie, Warrior Jessie, Leia, Menchi, Wina. Okay, do you know who you are?
Yes po. Don Barreto po ang magsasalita.
Nice to see
Hi,
you.
Miss Cris. Yes, nice to see you again po, Miss Cris. And thank you very much po talaga
You're
for
very
this opportunity. Yes po. So ako po yung mag-share for room 3. Ayan, so konti lang kami nakapagsalita kasi madaldal po ako, sorry. Ayan, so ang napag-usapan namin, ang summary po nung turnout ng aming pag-usapan is yung number 1 is mag-pray every day kasi doon po kami kumukuha ng lakas every day sa pag-pray every day, and nilift up po yung mga problems kay God kapag may mga problema kami, personal, network, ganun. And pakipag-usap sa leaders, dealers, every day, consistently. And inaayos yung sarili muna, the inner self. So, yun, inaayos muna yung sarili niya bago siya makipag-usap sa iba. And nagpaplano. Yun po. Nagpaplano ng mabuti para sa business niya. Thank you po, Ms. Cris.
Very Very nice, Don. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very nice. Galing, 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 galing. Okay, you're seeing some common denominators there. Room 4, sina ano naman, Maricor, Jessica, Melissa, Cheryl. Okay, who's speaking?
Ayan, great morning po. Dana Garcia po. Ayan, so ako po yung mag-share po sa napag-usapan po namin sa grupo. So how to design our aliveness po sa aming grupo. Sa amin po is lahat po kami nag-agree, halos lahat po kami nag-agree na yung first step po is napakahirap pong gawin. Lalo po yung first step na lalo kapag wala kang motivation, ganun. So para po ma-achieve namin yung mga non-negotiable, kailangan i-set po namin sa mind namin kung paano po magiging motivated. So ito po yung na-share niyo po na non-negotiable. Yun po yung parang magiging namin, stepping stone namin para first move po. And then yan po, time management, and then magsiset po ng priorities. Ayan po. Yan po.
Okay.
Thank you po.
And that's all? Okay, all right. Thank you. Dana, right? O Dana?
Dana po.
Dana, okay, okay. Social ang pronunciation ko, ha? Okay, thank you, Dana. Last room. Okay, kayo na. Josie, Jerome, Gemma. There we go. Who's speaking?
Great morning po sa inyo. Great morning po. Hello po, Cris. Ayan po. So, ang napag-usapan po namin na summary is lahat po kami nag-agree before we set out of our beds, no? We need to pray to ask God for our guidance. Ayan. Yun yung first step para ma-design yung aliveness po, and take care of ourselves before we take care of others. Yan po. Kasi it follows na lang po. And the third thing po na napag-usapan po is yung initiate po, because it takes one step po for a mile. Before a mile, takes one step.
Tama.
Yun na po yung napag-usapan. Thank you po.
Ang galing naman. What is your name?
Hilwin
Ha?
Hilwin po.
Team Willie.
Hilwin po. Hilwin.
Hill.
Apo. Apo, yes po.
Hill. Okay, okay. Thank you, Hill. Alright, nice, nice. Kasi nakikita ko doon is the pangalan ni Myra. Very beautiful, thank you. Ay, palakpakan nyo naman lahat ng mga nag-share. Ay, come on, everybody. Nako, very, very wonderful. Okay, maganda yan. Maganda na meron tayong strategy. Remember, victorious warriors tayo. We win first before we go to war. Kasi kapag may ganito kayong intention, may plano kayo, di ba? You prioritize, mag-a-allocate ka ng 1 o 2 oras for your business every day. Remember, madali siyang gawin. Madali. Kaso, just as with any other easy thing, madali rin siyang hindi gawin. Remember that. Parang yung pag-exercise, di ba? Kahit 15 minutes a day lang, minsan, hindi mo na paglalaanan. Ang dami sa YouTube, meron mga walk dyan, or maliit ng ano. Pero alam mo, 15 minutes lang minsan, yung iba nga, 10 minutes lang. Easy to do. But also remember, they're also easy not to do. So gusto ko na maisip mo na kung totoo at determinado ka to be 100%er, to be victorious warrior, kailangan matuto tayo to be really, really intentional in designing our aliveness. Walang katapat, because your aliveness is your energy. That's what you put out to your world. Right? So, design your aliveness. And when you do that, wala kang choice kundi mas tataas yung kakayanan mo to live joyfully. Umamin tayong lahat, mas masarap bumili, mas masarap maka-interact, mas masarap makasama ang mga tao na mas masayahin. True or true? Don, true or true? Diba? You know, may mga ibang tao na ganito lang kaliit yung kakayanan nila sa saya nila. Their capacity for joyfulness, for aliveness is just a teaspoon. Matisod lang ng konti, mainis lang, natanggihan lang, 'di ba? Nawala na, nataob na, nawala na sila sa mood. And so, be 100%er. Taasan mo yung kakayanan mo, wala naman limit. Wala naman limit. Tanggalin na natin sa kaisipan natin yung, naku, mahirap na baka masyado akong masaya, baka mamaya may mangyaring hindi maganda. Tanggalin na natin sa kaisipan natin yon. Let's increase our capacity for more aliveness. You know why? At the end of the day, puhunan mo yung saya mo. At the end of the day, bakit mo gustong ibili ng bahay ang nanay mo or sasakyan ang tatay mo or magkaroon ka ng savings? Bakit? Bakit? At the end of the day, when all your desires are distilled, you will cast just 2 votes. To love more. Why do you want to buy your dad a car? Because you love him. Why do you want to have a house for your mother? Because you love her. So at the end of the day, dalawang bagay lang ang mahalaga sa atin. To love more and be happy. 'Di ba? Mapalad lang tayo na yung ating pamamaraan to achieve our goals will also make other people happy, 'di ba? Because we are selling good health. We are selling good opportunities for wealth as well. And so, ito yung isa sa mga pinaka-paborito ko na nasa libro ko. Happy people perform better. I don't know if you agree with it. Pero 'di ba? Kapag masaya ka, you serve better. You live better. You love better. They are better. Period. Ang mga taong masasaya, I don't know, pero hindi papansin nyo ba na masaya na nga sila pa yung mas laging successful. Ganun talaga. Chicken and egg yan. Hindi mo tuloy alam kung ano ang nauna. Naging masaya ba muna sila bago naging successful? Or successful muna bago naging masaya? But they are both givens. Intertwined yan. And, indeed, that is so true. And so, ito ang gusto kong itanong sa inyo na, inaalagaan mo ba yung saya mo? Kung talagang inaalagaan mo yung saya mo, gagawin mo lahat ng pinag-usapan nyo kanina plus more. Walang nagsabi dito na mag-exercise. Masyado kayo. Okay naman yung pray, be intentional. Ano pa pinagsasabi nyo dito? Realign your goals. Sa puro business. Okay, may nagsabi ng self-care pero hindi nyo sinabi na mag-exercise kayo. Walang nagsabi ng exercise. Sama nyo yun sa inyong aliveness, Alright. Okay. Ito ang gusto ko na ma-realize natin na puso. Puso pa rin. Ang pinakamahalagang kailangan turuan natin na ang puso natin. Sabi ni Michael Jordan, heart is what separates the good from the great. Diba? Heart is what separates the warriors from the non-warriors. Okay? And so, ang encouragement ko para sa atin is that susubukin tayo this year. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung dadating na pagsubok. Pero ang tanong ko sa'yo is that, kaya mo ba to bear trials with a calm mind? Kaya mo ba? Because if you're able to do that, na merong pagsubok sa buhay mo, pero kaya mong maging kalmado, you are already winning. You're already a victorious warrior. Yung mga taong nagwawala ang laging natatalo. Diba? So when you are calm, you are peaceful, you designed your aliveness, and because you designed your aliveness, walang kahit sino na makakasira ng aliveness mo. Buhay ka. Kaya nga, mabuhay, di ba? Mabuhay ang Pilipino. When you're able to do that, you rob anything, any difficulty, any misfortune of its strength and burden. Kahit ilang tao pa ang mag-reject sa'yo. Di ba? Walang impact masyado. Bakit? You've already made a decision that you'll be alive. Mabuhay ka. So what gets in the way of our aliveness? Isa lang din lagi ang, kung ano yung kakampi natin, siya din yung minsan yung ating kaaway. At alam niyo kung ano yon? Yung ating isip. Malikot ang ating isip. We have a wandering mind. And sometimes, because our mind is a wandering mind, we have an unhappy mind. Dalawa ang compulsions ng utak natin. Mahilig siyang magbalik tanaw sa nakaraan, or mahilig din siya minsan mag-worry or mag-imagine ng future. Now, kapag pina-imagine ko sa inyo yung future na, what if, totoo na 2024 pa matatapos ang pandemic? Ang dami natin pwedeng scenario, di ba, na malungkot? What if, ipaisip ko sa iyo ngayon at ipaalala ko sa iyo no, ano yung mga pinakamalungkot na nangyari sa iyo nung nakaraan mo? I'm sure marami ka pa ring maiisip. Why is it na 10 years ago na nangyari yung bagay na yung iniisip mo, or 15 years ago na, nang sinaktan ka, nung iniwanan ka, nung inutangan ka, tapos hindi ka binayaran. Pero bakit hanggang ngayon, pag naaalala mo, nasasaktan ka pa din? Or umiiyak ka pa din? Bakit? Because the mind cannot tell the difference between what is happening now and what happened 10 years ago. Hindi alam ng utak mo na, uy Cris, tapos na yon, tapos na yon. Kaya umiiyak ka pa din. Now, why is it that worrying about the future exhausts us? Kasi hindi rin alam ng utak mo na yung ipinag-aalala mo, hindi pa nangyayari. In fact, pag ipinag-alala mo ang isang bagay, minsan umiiyak ka na, nag-aalala ka na, 'di ba? Kung ano-ano na ang nangyayari sa'yo physically. Bakit? The mind cannot tell the difference between what is really happening and what is imagined. And that is why, isa sa mga kaaway natin in being 100%er is our anxiety. Yung ating pag-aalala. It is mentally exhausting. At kapag nag-aalala ka, it's difficult to be alive, ha? Forget about your aliveness and forget about you. Parang nakakaya, no? Na parang nagbibenta tayo ng health drink, ganyan. Tapos din natin, oh, to give you energy, ganyan. Tapos tayo mismo parang hindi tayo yun. 'Di ba? Kaya ko sinadya na pag-usapan nyo yan, yung design your aliveness na yan. Maging arkitekto ka ng aliveness mo. Kasi parang, let's be happy, right? Kasi kung hindi ka masaya, iisipin ng ibang tao na, sabi niya na maganda ang First Vita Plus product. Sabi niya, pero bakit siya parang kulang siya sa energy, kulang siya sa lakas. Mukhang hindi siya healthy. Meron nagbebenta sa akin ng dati na, well, food daw na pang papayat or something like that. Kasi I gained weight nga. Tapos, pero yung nagbebenta sa akin, yung taba-taba niya, syempre hindi ako bumili. Kasi parang feeling ko na, what? Bibentahan mo ako, tapos sasabihin mo na healthy yan, na papayat, tapos ikaw naman, ang laki-laki mo, diba? I did not believe. Ba't naman ako maniniwala sa tao na hindi model ng sarili niyang produkto? You have to model well-being because that is what we sell at First Vita Plus. Diba? Good health. Premium health. Kaya mga produkto natin, premium, diba? You know, when you are anxious, naku, hindi kalmado ang utak mo, di ka mapakali. Merong kanta para sa'yo. Di ka makakain, di pa makatulog. O ganyan, ganyan ang itsura natin. Tapos na andun lagi yung uneasy ka kasi takot ka. Can you be 100% kapag ganito ka? No. No. Pwede ka rin bang maging 100%er kung nadidepress ka dahil iniisip mo yung nakaraan mo na hindi mo na maibalik at hindi mo na mabago? Hindi. Hindi pa din. So for today, as your coach, and I'm so grateful na binibigyan niyo ako ng pagkakataon na pakinggan niyo ako, as your coach, that is my suggestion for you. You cannot engage with the past. You cannot engage with the future. Wala ka na doon eh. Wala ka pa doon. Where should you be? Here. In the now, in the present, in your aliveness, where you can envision, diba? Where you can realign your goals, where you can plan and be a victorious warriors. Now, kung yung pag-aalala mo, don't go away, or anyway, consult Celine, what she did, and ask for her help, ha? She'd be a better guide because she's been there. Alam niyo kung ang pag-aalala mo doesn't go away and it ruins your enjoyment of your life, maybe you need to seek professional help, alright? Okay, so, kapag overwhelmed ka, kapag parang ang daming bagay na nagbabother sa'yo, siguro yung mga iba sa inyo dito, hindi naman full-time sa First Vita Plus, may full-time work ka, may asawa ka, may mga anak ka, who overwhelms you? What overwhelms you? Madami. Madaming bagay ang pwedeng umagaw ng 100% mo. Kaya nga, ang hiniling ko lang sa'yo is one non-negotiable na alam mo na pwede mong i-dedicate doon ang puso mo at lakas mo. Pag sobrang dami mong gustong mangyari this year, gusto mo bumili ng kotse, gusto mo kapag-ipon ng 1 million, gusto mo ng ganito, gusto mo na, you will overwhelm yourself. Sino ba kasi ang nagsabi na kailangan pagsabay-sabayin mo siya and you overwhelm yourself? Being 100%er warriors does not mean na kailangan makuha natin lahat ng material na bagay na gusto nating makuha dahil meron din siya noon, gusto ko rin noon, as proof of my success. No. I think being 100%er, kailangan i-redefine mo kung ano talaga ang tagumpay para sa'yo. I included that here in my book. Na reassess, ano ba ang tagumpay para sa'yo? Diba? Ang tagumpay ba para sa'yo is having, so many material things that will, perish? Sabi nga ni Ralph Waldo Emerson, diba? To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Part of my, well, suggestions for ways to live an extraordinary life is redefine what success means to you and be careful how you live. Life is way too short, acquiring things and hoarding them. Refocus on what truly matters to you. At the end of the day, ano naman ang gagawin mo sa napakalaking bahay if you are unhappy inside, right? Ano ang gagawin mo sa ang dami-dami mo ang pera but you are unhappy inside? So, graduate from that overwhelm. And at the end of the day, mindset is key. Your real home is your mind. Alam nyo ba na kung ano ang iniisip mo, that is also what you create. If you have anxious thoughts, naku, Diyos ko, naku, wala na kaming pera, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, so you're so nervous, nagkaka-ulcer ka, nagkaka-migraine ka. See, your thoughts impact your well-being. There's this one story in the book I read, I forgot the Biology of Belief. Merong isang lalaki na na-diagnose siya ng cancer. Bago siya dumating doon sa doctor for the diagnosis and all, he was a happy, healthy man. Tapos nung na-diagnose siya, umuwi siya na malungkot, depressed, ganyan, ayaw na kumain and all. And after 1 week, he died. So the family wondered, bakit? He was very healthy prior to that. Bakit? Ano nangyari sa kanya? They had him autopsied. And indeed, nung inautopsy siya, nakita nila na meron ngang bukol sa side niya. Pero hindi siya cancerous. He was misdiagnosed. And so, that man died believing he had cancer. He did not die of cancer. He died believing he had cancer. Your thoughts impact your well-being. Your thoughts could create your happiness or unhappiness. Up to you. Up to you. Now, I want to challenge you. May mga pananalita tayo minsan that destroy our happiness. I want you to type in the chat box. Come on. Ano yung mga salita na hindi na natin dapat gamitin because words create our reality. Diba? Whatever you put after the words I am, create your reality. So, ano kaya yung mga pananalita na huwag na natin gamitin? Oh, very active ang warriors ko ah. Let's see. Okay. Oh, ang galing-galing niya talaga. Saan ba magsisimula dapat? Okay, ito. Sana all. Yeah, wag na yan. Gawin mo din. 'Di ba? Wag ka lang mag-wish. Actually, yung word lang na sana is to be avoided. Oh yeah, tama ka doon. Pareho kayo, classmate talaga kayong dalawa. Okay, sana. I wish. I hope. Malay natin. No! Hindi siya 100% words. So, no more sana. Uy, kaya mo bang gawin yon? Sana, maybe. Okay, that is so non-committal. Paano kung sinabi ko rin na, Cris, ano sa tingin mo kapag nagkaroon ka ng radio show, sasabihin ko na, sana, malay natin, maybe. Then wala sana ang radio show. Diba? You know, wala rin ulit nag-alok na i-publish ang libro ko. I published it myself. I took out a loan again. So, yung kopya nila doon, nila Celine, yun yung complete book. Yun yung buo talaga. So, but then this year, last year, during the pandemic, I had an excerpts edition. So, si Celine, nag-order din nito. Celine, thank you. This is only 200 plus 100 delivery. And this is a shortened version. Excerpts and quotes lamang siya. Pinili ko yung mga pinakamagaganda doon. Okay, you know what? I wish I can just say na, I will give you all a copy. But alam niyo, bawat kopya is gold. Kasi nga, I had it printed myself. Anyway, so again, what am I saying? Wala dapat sana. Kunyari ako, kaya kong magsulat, kaya kong, alam mo yun, so kaya kong mangutang. So kung sinabi ko na sana makapublish ako ng libro, di wala pa rin sana ito, di ba? So yes, remove the sana. Baka, yes, Kennedy, you are a real Kennedy. Yes, baka, sana. Yes, kaaway natin yung bukas na lang na yan. Bahala na. Oo nga yeah. Hindi rin maganda yung bahala na yan. Kasi pag bahala na, parang wala kang control. Remember, you are the architect. Kaya nga design diba? You are the driver of your own life. Kulang ang meron ako. Yani, ang drama nito ah. Kulang ang meron ako. Ako na lang ulit. Hindi, joke lang. Okay. Di ko kaya, yes. Di mo pa nga nasusubok eh. Diba? Yung pagsabi ka agad na hindi ko kaya, busy! Yeah. Nobody is so busy para sa bagay na mahalaga sa kanila. Pag ang tao laging sinasabi sa'yo na, ay sorry, busy ako, ibig sabihin, hindi siya importante, hindi ka importante sa kanya. Or hindi importante yung sinasabi mo. Or hindi niya ino-honor yung word niya. So, next, move on, ganon. I cannot, yeah. Gusto ko, kaso, ang galing mo, Wina. Yes, gusto ko, kaso, yan. Susubukan ko, yes. Although maganda rin naman ng konti yung susubukan ko, Warrior, what's your name? Ang haba ng, hindi ko makita. Warrior Le lang ang nakikita ko, yeah. Pwede rin naman yung susubukan ko, basta totoong subukan niya. Bahala na si Batman, yes. Huwag natin gamitin yan. Diyos ko, totoo, hindi naman totoo si Batman, di ba? Kawawa naman si Batman. Lagi na lang siya ang okay, natatakot ako eh. O exactly what I discussed earlier. Hindi pwedeng maging 100%er ang tao na nakakulong sa takot niya, sa anxiety niya. Diba? Hindi ka uusad talaga. You were created to get out of that cage. No? The cage of the comfortable. Yan, yung mamaya na lang, hanggang sa naubos na lang yung mamaya mo. Ayan, pare-pareho tayo. Mahirap yan. Yeah. Okay. Kung sana, sa susunod na lang. Yeah, well. Okay. Imposible. True. Ayaw ko muna. Okay na to. Parang di kaya. Swerte lang yan. Actually, salita minsan yan ng mga taong bitter. Na, alam mo yon, parang gusto nilang sabihin na, kaya lang naman naging si Don, swerte lang niya talaga. No, hindi. He worked hard for it. And I'm sure you know that, right? So every time na sinasabi natin na, uy, grabe, ang ganda ng mga swerte niya talaga. No, hindi totoo yun. Kaya siya sinwerte. Kasi dinesign niya yung aliveness niya. Kaya siya maswerte. Kasi araw-araw gumigising siyang maaga. Diba? Para mag-exercise, kumain ng tama, magtawag, diba? So walang taong swerte lang dahil lumanding sa kanya yung swerte niya. Okay, ang dami niyong nakakatuwa kayo. Let me just scroll down. Okay. Yung mga gusto mag-order, thank you. Text niyo ako mamaya. I'll give you my number. Salamat thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Okay. Full version, Nena. This year. God willing, mapapaprint ko ulit yung full version. Kasi nga, mas makapal siya, so medyo mas mahal ang printing. Pero I hope that you can try muna the Pocket Inspirer edition. You know, it will also not fail you, I promise you. Mahiyain kasi ako. Nahihiya ako eh. Okay, you got it. Hindi pwedeng maging 100%er ang mga ganyang pananalita. Hindi pwede. Ano ulit ang sekreto natin for excellence, 'di ba? High intention, sincere effort, intelligent execution, wise choice. So kailangan wise choice even in the use of your words. May dadagdag ako yung I deserve it. No, tanggalin natin yung words na I deserve it. You worked for it and that's why you have it. You did not deserve it. Right? Naku, dapat bigay sa akin yun. Deserve ko yun eh. No. The more that you think of deserve, alam mo, parang magyayabang ka na feeling mo, well, kailangan bigay nila sa akin yan, deserve ko yan. Entitled, 'di ba? Yung word na yon hindi nakakatulong sa atin yon, warriors ha. We are not entitled. Walang utang ang mundo sa atin. Wala. We work for it, you know. We love what we do and then the blessings come in return. At saka isa pang word na tanggalin natin siguro is yung siya kasi. I blame him. Siya kasi eh. Yung mga magulang ko kasi eh, di ba? Di niya kasi ako pinautang. Yun. So, you know, so all those skills. Okay, I think, I'm running out of time. It's 4:41. Oh no. Wait. I over-prepared. We can have another session na naman ulit after 6 months or what? Diba? Okay. Let me see. 20 minutes. Okay. Diba, pwede mo tayo mag-extend, diba? Approach it from a place of wisdom. Paano? At sino nakapanood na nito? Nasa Netflix to. Soul Surfer, si Bethany Hamilton, she lost her left arm when she was 13. Kasi she was attacked by a shark, 'di ba? Ayan. Yes, thank you. Okay. Inattack siya ng shark. Now, imagine you are a surfer. Magaling ka mag-surf. Natanggalan ka ng left arm and you need your left arm to balance. Would you still surf? Siguro madi-discourage ka. Siguro sabihin mo na, hanap na lang ako ng ibang hobby na ang kailangan lang yung kanang kamay. Ayoko nang mag-surf. No, I don't want ako. But you know what? She continued to train. She continued to surf. Kaya may hawakan yung surfboard niya para makatayo siya. She continued to compete professionally. Warriors. Ano ang sabi niya? I do not need easy. I just need possible. So yun din ang encouragement ko for you na to be 100%er does not mean na lahat madali. No. I-check mo yung language mo. I-check mo yung aliveness mo. Bukas, paggising mo, what then? So bukas paggising ko, I will prepare for Winner Ka Pinoy because live ako tomorrow. Live naman ako every Sunday. Afternoon lang ang akin bukas. So that's how I design my Sunday. But ikaw, how do you design your day? So 'di ba, hindi mo kailangan ng madali. Ang kailangan mo lang posible. And I'm so happy and proud na si Don, well, he's really one of my brilliant participants before in the Don, I forgot the title of our seminar, was that Transcend? Kasi 2 beses yun eh. So anyway, para sa mga power leaders, no? I'm so proud na meron kayo in your own team na top-notchers. Meron kayong Roger Bannister. Meron kayong tutularan. Meron kayong posible. Mahirap kasi yung sa team nyo, dami-dami nyo, tas wala man lang isa na nakagawa na, right? Parang, mahirap naman. Ibig sabihin, mahirap kasi not one was able to do it. But you have done. And maybe you have others there na hindi lang natin napangalanan, di ba? Warrior philosophers tayo. We do not need easy. We just need possible. And at the end of the day, napakahalaga ng perspective mo. Kagaya nung salesman na sinabi niya sa Africa na, oh, we have such great potential here. Walang nagsasapatos pa. Imagine. Pag dinala natin dito yung sapatos natin, lahat sila bibili ng sapatos. How about you? Change your perspective. Change your perspective. Huwag mong isipin na mahirap ang buhay ngayon, hindi priority ang uminom ng Vita Plus. Diba? Always pause for perspective. Sabi ni Robert Fulghum, if you break your neck, if you have nothing to eat, if your house is on fire, then you got a problem. Everything else is just inconvenience. So baka may mga times, may mga araw na hindi naman problema ang meron ka. Baka inconvenience lang. At maraming tao na sinisira nila yung design nila ng aliveness nila. Hindi na sila nag-a-align sa goals nila. Alam nyo bakit? Because of an inconvenience. Ay, umuulan na, wag na lang. Ay, kailangan pa mag-ganon. Ay, naku, nakaka-stress, wag na lang. Diba? Parang ayoko na lang yan. They excuse themselves. Gina-justify nila ang sarili nila na wag gumawa, wag maging 100%er. All because of an inconvenience. Hindi tayo yan. Warrior tayo eh. Do you look at a problem as a problem or as a fact? Better view, look at it as a fact. Para walang masyadong nasasayang na lakas. Do you look at it as an instruction or as an obstruction? Instruction. Para maturuan tayo. Pagdating ng araw, pag may problema, you can even say, oh, that's good. That's good. It will challenge me. So at the end of the day, your perspective is really everything. Alam mo, what if everything in your life, including the most traumatic and the most painful, was happening for you, not to you? Paano nga kaya? Paano nga kaya kung mamuhay ka na ganyan ang pananaw mo? My glasses are white, see-through, clear, so I can see the word clearly. But you know what? Ang pananaw mo matters so much. Your perspective is everything. At ito look. If I change my glasses now to pink, is this pink? Okay, then the world around me is also pinkish. So you see, kapag tiningnan mo lahat ng nangyari sa'yo na traumatic event, parusa talaga sa akin yun. Parang pinaparusahan ni Lord, then everything around you is dark. Para kang nakasuot ng black na shades. Baguhin natin yung pananaw natin if we really want to be 100%ers. Live as though everything is rigged in your favor. Kahit na yung mga bagay na nangyari sa'yo na hindi mo gusto. Perspective is everything. Is your anxiety your friend? Pwede. Pwede mo ba siyang kaibiganin? Oo. Oo, 'di ba? Realize na, kaya ka lang pinkish yung pananaw mo kasi pink yung shades mo dahil ganun din ang pakiramdam mo. But if you are unhappy, para kang nakasuot ng itim na shades. And that is also what you see. At hindi ka rin masarap makasama. And if you are anxious, ganun din ulit. You know, you see the world as you are, not as it is. So, remember that always. Hindi pangit yung mundo mo. Pangit lang ang pakiramdam mo. Diba? Diba? So, if you truly want to be 100%er, don't get rid of your anxiety. Befriend it. Listen to it. Ano kaya ang sinasabi niya sa'yo? Diba? Siguro kasi wala kang nagawa for the past month, kaya parang feeling mo anxious ka, wala kang nagawa. So, lean in. Lean into life. Don't avoid. Don't numb. Yung mga ibang tao, pag may problema sila or stressed and anxious or depressed, kaya nga may stressed eating, stressed watching, stressed shopping, pero hindi siya effective. Numbing out is not effective. Lalo ka lang masistress. Lalo ka lang tataba. Lalo ka lang magiging unhealthy. How many people are out there na ayaw nang mangarap all because natatakot silang mabigo? Ayaw nila ng stress or anxiety. Yung iba, ayaw na lang, ayaw mag First Vita Plus. Kasi ayaw nila ng anxiety. Well, some people, ayaw na nilang magmahal because it hurts. By avoiding loneliness, you also create misery. So you see, maraming tao na ayaw sumubok kasi natatakot, 'di ba? But then by trying to avoid loneliness, you also cut your joy in half. And so Warriors team, try to expand your emotional capacity. 100%er ka rin dapat doon. Huwag mong ipagdasal lagi na, Lord, sana lagi lang kaming masaya ng pamilya ko. At sana po laging walang stress at hirap at lungkot. Napansin mo ba na hindi rin pinapakinggan yung dasal na yan? Because hindi ka bubuuin. Ang dasal na yan is a prayer na, Lord, sana 50%er lang ako my entire life. Diba? So be better at feeling. Even if you're hurt, you're scared, give yourself permission to be human. Listen to the messages of your negative emotions. Malay mo, may mensahe sa'yo yan. And balance the things that you need to accept as well as the things that you can already change. Alright? And since I'm really running out of time, okay, I will breeze through this one. Remember, kahit ano pa yan, pagsubok man yan, tao man yan na mahirap ka deal, lagi kang tinatanong. At ang pagtugon mo lagi is through your actions. You always respond with who you are being. Now, kapag tinanong ka, do you lean into life or do you numb out pag may problema? Could you type in the chat box what's your answer? Pag nasistress ka, what do you do? Yung totoo, umamin kayo. I'll wait for your answers. What do you do when you're stressed or angry? What do you do? Ano ang coping mo? Anong coping mechanism mo? Natutulog, okay. Numb, kain, numb out. Yeah, how do you numb out? You play. Tulog. Tingnan mo yan. Tulog, kain, laro. Pause. Do you see anything that's... Pare-pareho tayo ng respond. Okay. Para hindi naman kayo masyadong harsh on yourselves. Huwag lang kayong masyadong kumain ng madami, ha? Numb out Netflix, social media, distress to music. Okay. Okay, good. Hibernate. Alright, good. Okay. Hindi naman numbing out yon. Kasi sabi ko dito na numbing out is yung nagtagal ka na doon masyado. Nagtagal ka na doon masyado. So maybe for us, hi! Okay, siguro it's important for us to check. Pag naman natulog ka, nakain ka, kumain ka, dahil na-stress ka or naglaro ka, it's okay. Consider that a reward. Ha? Reward mo yan, Kennedy. You did a great job. So maglaro ka naman. Parang yan. Ang sinasabi ko dito na numb out is yung may mga nararamdaman ka na malungkot, you're anxious, pero nililibing mo siya. Alam mo yon, ayaw mo siyang ramdamin. You try to deny its existence. 'Di ba? Nasasaktan ka, you felt disrespected, pero kunyari walang nangyari. So numb ka, yung parang you are not fully alive. Alright? So, yung sinabi nyo kanina na pagtulog, pagkain, okay lang yan. If it is a reward and if it is what your body needs. Pero kung tulog ka ng tulog everyday at wala ka nang nagagawa, yes, that is numbing out. Alright? Okay. Tingin ko I'll skip this part because I can always talk about this another time. I'll skip this part. Okay. What I want to introduce to you is this one. The philosophy of amor fati. Tingin ko dito ako magtatapos. Sabi ni Nietzsche, this is the formula for human greatness. At kung gusto mong maging 100%er, kailangan matuto ka ng amor fati. What is amor fati? Amor fati means love your fate. Na wala kang gugustuhing iba sa buhay mo. Not backwards, not forward. Not in all eternity. But you will love it. Bakit? A love of what happens. Bakit? Kasi that is your only choice. Yung pinakita kong picture sa inyo kanina na dinaanan ko lang, nasusunog yung campus ni Thomas Edison. Sa halip na magalit siya at magwala siya, sinabi niya sa anak niya na, son, go get your mother and your friends because they will never see a fire like this again. So, he did not, whimper, he did not wail, he did not weep. So you see, ang amor fati, amor for love, fati for faith, you don't have to like it to work with it, to use it to your advantage. Mas gusto ko ba na face-to-face kayong nakikita ngayon? Oo. Pero since hindi natin po pwedeng gawin yon, masaya na ba ako na makita kayo yan? Ayan ang mga hitsura nyo na nakaupo dyan? Yes. Amor fati. 'Di ba? We don't have to like Zoom to work with it, to use it to our advantage. We don't have to like the pandemic to work and use it to our advantage. So, ang mahalaga sa amor fati ay ito. Celine, can you read that, dear, so I can drink?
Prompts us to say, I will put my energies and emotions and exertions only where they will have real impact.
Yes, very beautiful. Thank you, Celine. Amor fati is asking us na sa halip na mag-alala ka, 'di ba? Mag-depress ka ganyan, please. Lahat ng lakas mo, ilagay mo where they can create real impact. Parang ito, itong ginagawa natin, will it create real impact? Yes, of course, pag ginusto mo. If you take action upon this. And ito maganda dito. What good, equally unexpected events might result from whatever event is there? Diba? Parang itong pandemic, may regalo ba sa atin to? If we look at it, yes, marami siyang regalo sa atin. So this is a beautiful attitude that will sustain us as we try to be 100%ers. Now, if you ask me, posible ba talaga maging 100%er? Hindi. But it's your decision, it's your intention na maging 100%er ka will help you. Ganito yan. Parang pag mataas yung garter, sa Chinese garter, minsan pag tumalon ka, hindi mo din naman siya abot, 'di ba? But the fact that nag-momentum ka, nag-exert ka ng effort mo, tinalon mo siya, nag-visualize ka before you jumped out, well, did it help you? Yes. Because you started as a 100%er. 100%er is more of the heart. It's not the result. Alright? Okay, this is a beautiful philosophy of amor fati. My barn, having burned down, I can now see the moon. So you see, pwedeng hindi umayon ang lahat sa atin, pero pwede pa rin tayong maging elegante. That is what I am asking of us to do. Okay, warriors? Alright, and remember, the only variable you can change is you. At ito you have one real power. What is your power? Your power is this. Pag hindi mo na mabago ang sitwasyon, pwede mong baguhin ang iyong sarili. How do you do that? Posibleng hindi mo gusto yung nangyayari sa paligid mo, pero hindi mo naman kontrolado yon. Pero yung response mo, kontrolado mo. Between the stimulus and the response is a beautiful space. Pwede kang mamili. And I want us to close with that thought na every time na merong pangit na nangyari, tapos nagalit ka, nagwala ka, nagdabog ka, nagpost ka sa Facebook ng pangit, well, it revealed you, your character. Hindi mo pwedeng gawing justification yung pangit na nangyari para maging pangit din ang iyong response. Alright? So that is why at the end of the day, choice is really power. You can feel sad, stressed, anxious, depressed. But, warriors, you still can make good choices. Pwede ba nating ipangako? Can you type a yes kapag ang yes ang sagot nyo sa tanong ko na to? Na, pwede ba na mula ngayon, kahit stressed ka, galit ka, depressed ka, kahit ano pang negative emotions na meron ka, pwede ba na mamili ka pa rin ng tama? Na wag mong halos mahimatay ka sa busog, wag yung shop ka ng shop, charge ka ng charge sa credit card mo, hanggang sa hindi mo alam kung paano mo siya babayaran. Do you say yes to that? Yes? Good! I'm seeing a lot of yes. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for that. Sabi nga ni Maya Angelou, hindi mo kontrolado ang mga mangyayari sa'yo. Pero, pwede kang magdesisyon not to be reduced by them. So, ibig sabihin, kahit may ginawang hindi maganda sa atin, pwede pa rin tayong maging elegante. Pwede pa rin tayong maging maayos. Pwede pa rin tayong maging excellent. Remember, you are representing First Vita Plus, diba? Hindi tayo basta-basta. Parang hindi maganda na alam mo yon, nakikitaan tayo ng pag-uugali na we got reduced just because hindi natin gusto yung nangyari. Thank you for the many yeses. You're really real warriors. Okay, invite me again, ha? I'll skip this part because para may panahon tayo for our questions. Okay. Do you still remember him? Okay, kung sino ang unang makaka-unmute ng sarili niya at sabihin ko, sino to? May libro ka from me. Dali! Come on, unmute yourself. Sino yan? Hala, walang nakakakilala. Oh my God, lahat kayo bata.
Superman.
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 Ang pangalan niya.
Superman.
Clark. Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve.
Ay, sino nagsabi na Christopher Reeve? Sige na, sino nagsabing Christopher Reeve?
Christopher Reeve.
Sino, Chris?
Christopher
Gorilla?
Christopher Reeve.
Uy, Celine, tulungan mo ako. Sino yung nagsabi? Kasi nga may press. Yes?
Paraplegic siya, quadriplegic.
Yes, sandali, nagkukwentuhan na kami. Ang unang nagsabi. Hello? Ay, hindi ako pinapansin.
May
Sabay-sabay po si sila, Miss Cris eh.
Naka-white kanina, yung unang nagsabi.
Hello? Ay, Miss Cris, naka-unmute po kayo.
Ay, naka-unmute ako.
Okay na po, okay na po.
So, sino unang nagsabi?
Sabay-sabay po kasi sila.
Naka-white siya.
Naka-white daw siya. Naka-white. O, Malu, sino? Sino? Hanapin mo nga Malu, dear. Hoy, maumaming.
Wait.
Ikaw ba yun, Cheryl?
Guy, boy yung male yung...
Amin kayo.
No. Wait. Ito yung unang-una kong nakita.
Male ang narinig ko.
Mel, okay. So, since hindi niya maalala kung
Ito, si Miss Rodessa, ang unang-una kong nakita sa screen.
Okay, so si Miss Rodessa. Miss Rodessa, sige, congratulations! Text mo ako ng iyong address so I can send you a copy of my book. O, diba? Si Christopher Reeve. Okay, ito, I'll share with you the story of Christopher Reeve. Isa siya sa pinakagwapong Superman. Fan na fan din ako. Si Clark, tama kayo, si Clark. Kaya lang ito, sabi niya, sabi niya, once you choose hope, anything is possible. Wow, gusto ko to talaga na pang closing natin kasi napakahalaga ng sinabi niya coming from him given his experience. Si Christopher Reeve is a rider, a horse rider. In one equestrian competition, hindi tumalon yung horse niya. Nahulog siya. Kunyari, alam mo yon, yung horse niya, hindi siya tumalon. So dahil sa momentum, nalaglag siya. Tapos, ito, yung pagkalaglag niya, sobrang pangit na yung injury niya was so severe that he stopped breathing for 3 minutes. His head had to be reattached to his spinal column. Ganon kalala na humiwalay na yung ulo niya, sa ulo niya sa spinal column niya, kailangan na lang i-reconnect. He required a wheelchair and a breathing apparatus for the rest of his life. Imagine mo yon. Imagine mo yon. Very handsome. Very, very handsome Superman. Diba? Very, very successful. But he required a breathing apparatus, a wheelchair, for the rest of his life. He died at the age of 53. Alam niyo ba, sabi niya, I have never been disabled in my dreams. He's a real 100%er. So ikaw, ano naman ang dahilan mo to be disabled in your dreams? Right? Ano ang karapatan natin para sabihin na ang isang bagay ay imposible, or sana all, or baka, I wish? No. Kung siya mismo never been disabled in his dreams, tayo din lalo. By practicing reverence for life, we become good, deep, and alive. And I think that is my encouragement for you all. Hope is the only thing stronger than your fear. So yung takot mo na, natatakot kasi ako eh. Umasa ka. Umasa ka that things will favor you. Right? And at the end of the day, warriors, it all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you. Now, kapag binigyan mo ng kapangyarihan yung takot mo, well, it will rule you. Wala ka talagang gagawin. If you give power to your doubts, well, you will always doubt. If you give power to your insecurity, na ay, ang hirap naman yan, tsaka ang dami-dami sa market, halos lahat na nga lang ngayon, nagbibenta na ng mga supplements and health drinks, oh my gosh, what's my fighting chance? Well, if you start thinking those things, then they will become your reality. So, get on the court. Warriors, this is my final encouragement for you. Mas gusto mo bang pinanunood yung iba na namumuhay ng maayos and they pursue their non-negotiable? Samantalang ikaw, nanonood ka lang at nagsasabi na, buti pa siya, ay, ang swerte naman niya. No! We are not warriors for nothing. So I would like to share with you, Roosevelt's The Man in the Arena. Sabi niya, it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Well, if you really want to be a true warrior, live up to your name as a warrior, a 100%er warrior. Basahin mo to lagi. Lagay mo to sa wallet mo. I-print mo. Because it's not the critic who counts. Diba? Hindi yung nagsasabi sa'yo na, yung ginagawa mo, ang hirap naman yan. Cannot be done. No. We will be there. We will have great enthusiasms. Kaya nga I ask you to design your aliveness. You will have great devotions. Bakit? Kasi may non-negotiable ka eh. You have a worthy cause. Ang non-negotiable mo ba ay para sa iba? No. Ang non-negotiable mo is for you and the people you love. So you see, at the end of the day, tama lang that you be 100%er. Sure, we will fail. We could fail. Hindi naman guaranteed ang success lagi. But at least, we fail while daring greatly. That is what it is to be 100%er. That is what it means to be a victorious warrior. Diba? Hindi tayo attached na manalo. Mas attached tayo doon sa ating day-to-day aliveness. And sooner or later, the results will take care of themselves. Courage lang. Your courage defines you and not your constraints. Ayan. So, my encouragement, please get on the court. Get on the court. Alam nyo ba, at the end of the day, persistence means you love your dreams. Yun lang yun. Pag sinukuan mo yung pangarap mo, well, hindi ka talaga seryoso. Ibig sabihin, hindi talaga siya totoong non-negotiable for you. And remember this, ha? Love always wins. Remember the law. Love always wins. Kahit takot ka, pag nagmamahal ka, susubok ka pa din. True or true? Tatalunin ng pagmamahal mo yung takot mo. There were so many times I was also afraid. Pero dahil sobrang laki ng pagmamahal ko, nanalo yung pagmamahal ko. And so, that is my encouragement for you warriors, ha? Take care of the way you feel. Happiness is an asset. Remember that. Alright? And go always for what makes you happier. At kailangan, hindi natin tatapusin ang bawat araw. Hindi natin tatapusin ang bawat kahit ano ng walang pasasalamat. Turn what we must do into what we get to do. Siguro may mga upline kayo na makulit, siguro naiinis kayo minsan, siguro pinapatay nyo na yung phone nyo minsan, siguro nyo yung binabasa yung mga messages nyo sa Viber group kasi ang dami masyado, nakaka-stress na, But you know what? There are 10 million Filipinos out there now who lost their jobs. Ikaw may negosyo ka. It's not a job na employed ka ng ibang tao. You employed yourself there. 'Di ba? Kikita ka as long as you work dedicatedly. You make your own paycheck. Yung mga iba wala ng pagkakataon na yan. 10 million Filipinos out there may be waiting for you to inspire them to join you. So, turn what you must do into what you get to do. Kasi pag inisip mo na, ay nako, sinabi na naman ni upline, magmi-meeting na naman, I have to do this again. Have. Parang pilit na pilit. Parang, ay nako, papakainin ko na naman tong anak ko. I must feed him again. Oh, parang hindi bagay, right? Turn what you must do into what you get to do. I get to do this. I get to serve. I get to love. I get to promote First Vita Plus. I get to promote good health. I get to help people. And in the process of helping people with joy, with aliveness, I get to help myself also. As a matter of course, na yun ang reward sa akin because I do a great job. Alright? And so, gratitude is the best thing that you can do to ensure your aliveness. Ha? Isama nyo yan doon sa inyong designing of your aliveness. And when you do that, you always recharge your spirit. Finally, warriors, think right on purpose. Mahirap yung sitwasyon natin ngayon. Hindi siya madali. Siguro yung mga iba sa inyo may pinagdadaanan na hindi nyo nalang makwento sa akin. I'm sure. Pero let's think right on purpose, and by doing that, we help ourselves. Sabi nga sa Bible, whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, or praiseworthy, think about these things. Imagine kung ifo-focus mo lagi ang sarili mo sa mga bagay na yan. Wala kang oras para sa chismis, sa mga hate speech, or wala, right? Because you only focus on what is excellent and what is admirable. At the end of the day, what is excellence? Excellence is living well and doing well. Okay, matatapos na ako. But before I close, magpakita ka nga, Madam Rodessa. Magpakita ka, can you speak? Say hello. Come on. Oh, what's happening?
Hello, Miss Cris. Hindi po ako yung nauna. Iba po yung sagot ko kanina. Siguro nauna lang po ako mag-unmute.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. Sige, eto na lang. Okay, to give everybody a fair chance. Alright, I will ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Alright. Sige, ganito na lang. Paano ba to? Wag kayong sasagot ng wag kayong sasagot siguro may reaction button sa baba, right? You use the reaction button if you want to answer. Alright? So that you get the chance to have a copy of this beautiful, lovely book. Kahit anong sign dyan, tawa man, clap, or kahit ano na sign, then I will acknowledge you. Okay? Now, the thing is, I only see the first page. Celine, can you look at the second page so we would know who's raising their hands? Alright? Okay. Sige, this is the question. Ano ang excellence na defined ni Aristotle, which was the basis of Warrior Malu? Hindi pa ako tapos. Nakapagtaas na siya ng kamay. Okay, sige, go. Unmute yourself. Show us yourself. Dali. Nagtaas ka ba talaga ng kamay? Oh, no. Okay, maybe not. Okay, sige. So, anyone, come on. Don't be shy. Hindi naman kailangang English eh. Kung ano lang yung pag-intindi mo at kapag malapit doon, then, you will be our valedictorian. Okay, come on. Sige, dalawa. Si Warrior Kennedy at Warriors Myra. Okay, dalawa kayo. Okay, Kennedy, ikaw muna.
Excellence is never an accident.
That's it?
Yun naalala ko.
Okay, it's okay. Okay lang yan. Alright, so that's your entry. Warriors, Myra, and team.
Excellence is a choice. Excellence is a choice.
Okay, meron tayong sinabi kanina na 4 na mahalaga. Dagdagan mo, Myra. Dali. Tama yan. Excellence is a choice. Ano pa?
Represents the wise choice of any alternatives.
Yes! Palakpakan natin. Okay, Myra. Kennedy, sorry. Mas mahaba sagot niya sa'yo.
Okay lang po.
You got a copy of my book. You share this with others na lang, ha? Okay. Text mo ako ng address mo and full name mo pagdating sa dulo. Andun yung number ko. Picturean mo. Very good. Okay, sorry ha. Lahat naman kayo warriors and I love you all. Pero ang valedictorian natin ngayon ay si Myra. Okay, Myra. Mag-treat ka. O siya, eto. Mag-close na ako before we go to our questions. There we go. Okay, remember. Excellence is a choice. It's living well and doing well. Kailangan excellent sa mahahalagang area ng buhay natin. Hindi yung excellent lamang sa paghahanap ng pera, paghahanap ng, alam mo yon, material na bagay. Kailangan excellence from within para mas kumpleto yung ating saya. And laugh! Ha? Team Warriors, don't forget to laugh. Kapag tumatawa kayo, it's like you hear the sound of your soul dancing. You know, when you laugh, everything is alright. Actually, kahit mahirap ang buhay, pag tumatawa ang isang pamilya, parang ang yaman-yaman nila. 'Di ba? Laughter is power. Laughter is riches. You know, being with laughter is being with love. Merong 2 isda na matagal nang hindi nagkita. Sabi ni Isdawan kay Isdatu, sabi niya, Isdayu, have you been? Uy, kumusta ka na? Hala, ang tagal na natin hindi nagkikita. Tapos sabi ni Isdatu sa kanya, eto, I'm dying. Ako lang yata ang tumawa. Oh my God. Leia, salamat sa pagtawa. I love you. Anyway, tatapusin ko na to. Uy, mag-subscribe naman kayo sa YouTube channel ko na hindi naman siya mukhang kawawa. Anyway, no, visit my YouTube channel for more inspiration from me. Doon, mapapakinggan nyo din doon yung mga ibang episodes ko sa Winner Ka Pinoy. Ha? So, mag-visit kayo doon. Just type, Be Free with Cris Lorenzana. You'll see more episodes there. Baka hindi nyo na ako kailanganin eh. Andun na lahat halos. There. And really, I have, a Facebook page. Pwede nyo na lang siyang i-like or follow for posts. Or, pwede rin naman akong mag-delete ng kaibigan to add you. I-message mo lang ako. Ha? Kasi umabot na ako sa 5,000. Hindi ko man sila lahat close. So, pag, kunyari, i-message mo ako na add me, I'm a warrior. Okay, magdi-delete ako ng friend. Okay? So, I can add you. There we go. I would like to close now. And I just want to say I'm so grateful to you all. Celine, thank you for your beautiful opening and story. Dawn, congratulations for your achievement. At lahat kayo warriors, I am so proud of you for being here. Your presence means a lot to me. Kasi parang yung sinasabi na, I declare, diba, to be 100%er this year. I wish for you a beautiful life this 2021. And I pray na pagdating ng 2021 December, babalik ka at titignan mo na, na-achieve mo yung iyong non-negotiable. And I will be there in spirit to congratulate you. Okay, could you please close your eyes as I say this final prayer for you all? I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, peace, and joy. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much, warriors. Back to you now, Celine.
Thank you so much po, Miss Cris. Miss Cris, before we wrap everything up, can we please request for a picture with you as a team? So, I'll put it in gallery mode lang po. And then, warriors, please open your cameras. Ayan, minsan lang to, guys. Kailangan natin i-grab yung opportunity.
Okay. Ay, may mga text messages. Baka matakpan yung mukha ng Wag mo na kayong mag-type kaya para hindi matakpan ng chat yung yung mukha nung nandun sa... Kasi merong mukha doon sa Celine. Intayin mo na. Ayan.
Ayan, mo po.
Mr. Santos.
So, I'll count po. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, next page. Wait lang po. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan.
Ang
Thank you.
galing, may tunog talaga. Oh my God.
Po.
Ang galing, may tunog talaga. Parang camera talaga.
Screenshot lang yan, Miss Cris. So again, thank you very much po, Miss Cris. I hope this is not the last time.
It won't be. It won't be. Oy, Celine,
Nakapalan ko na po yung mukha namin.
pasalatiin mo naman sila. Sige na, baka merong gustong mag-share dyan. Sino yung may cancer who'd like to be cancer-free this 2021? Who's she?
Si Miss Nena po, si Abs Nena.
Miss Mena, share. Can you share with us a message? Miss Nena, I will send you a copy of my book, my gift for you as you journey towards your healing, ha? Ayan. So yeah, you're very welcome. So, dalawa na kayo, Myra and Nena. Please send me your addresses and your complete name. But do share with us a message to inspire us.
Yes po, I'm a cancer patient. Stage 1 pa lang naman po. Pero need ko po mag-chemotherapy kasi isang serious cancer din po siya. Para hindi na po siya kumalat sa buong system ko po. So waiting na lang po ako for schedule. Pero kasi nagba-Vita Plus po ako para lumakas ang immune system ko.
Perfect, perfect. Anong cancer yon? Anong cancer yon? I mean, what type?
Serous carcinoma po, endometrial cancer stage 1. Pero na po ako, survivor ako from ovarian cancer.
That is great. Look at you. Ay, palakpakan nyo naman. Mag-react kayo sa baba. Kung di kayo makapalakpak, ayan, maglalove ako dyan. Congratulations, Miss Nena. At nandito ako to encourage you na the best pa din. Well, of course, we have our products. And then yung tamang pananaw talaga at yung pag-alaga mo sa iyong saya. It will really help you conquer that. And I hope my book can help you. I'll send it to you ASAP. Ha?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you po.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, nasa-shy sila. Okay. Yung valedictorian natin, mag-closing remarks ka, Myra. Text niyo ako mamaya. Closing remarks ka, dali. Ito yung medal mo. Asan yung medal ni Myra? Ayan.
So, Miss Ma'am Cris, thank you din po sa mga coaches and sa mga uplines and rookies. Maging din po sa mga guests ko today. May mga new guests po ako. Yes po.
Sana ma-inspire kayo lahat na simulan ng 100% ang inyong Vita Plus business. Okay, that's good. Nice. Thank you, Myra. Text me later. Did you get my number? Miss Nena, napicturean niyo ba yung number ko kanina? Okay, good. Pwede nyo man hingin kay Celine if ever. Okay, anyone else? So, walang tanong. Ang klaro-klaro ko talaga ako na. Hoy, nahihiya ako kasi inagaw ko na yung 2 oras nyo at mahigit. So, siguro
okay po, kahit 10 hours po. Okay.
You're so cute. Okay. Who would like to do your closing remarks? Is it Dawn or you, Celine?
Coach Don, baka you would like to...
You choose? Coach Don? Okay, wait lang. Manunukso pa talaga ako. Wait lang. Nirecord ko tong session na to para mapakinggan nyo siya ulit. So, ipapadala ko siya kay Celine mamaya, yung link. Tapos po, i-download nyo na agad, I mean, i-download nyo siya, meaning i-save nyo na siya sa inyong telepono para may save na kayo na kopya. Okay ba yun? Hello? Yeah,
yes,
okay.
Ma'am Cris.
Yes, good. Or anyway, may certificate of appreciation ako. Para hindi siya mawala. Okay? Kasi sa Zoom, mawawala yan after a week or something. Okay. I love you to all. Sige, Celine. Sige na, take it.
Yes po. Si Coach Don po. Baka may susunod.
Sige. Coach Don. Sige na nga, Coach Don.
Thank you, Miss Cris. First of all, thank you very much for this wonderful day na nakasama ka po namin dito sa aming Zoom. And sa Warriors team, congratulations na napakinggan natin si Miss Cris na sobrang inspiring talaga nung first time ko siyang narinig. Na-move talaga kami. At in yung core 80 ng first Vita Plus ay sobrang naging powerful nung day na yon at na-inspire kami na lalong gawin si First Vital Plus at na-inspire hindi lang sa business, about life. No? Sobrang malaki po talaga yung natulong mo sa amin, Miss Cris. Hindi ko malimutan yung day na nakita kita at nakapakinggan po kita for the first time. And the book na meron po kami ngayon. And of course, yun pala, bago po ako malimutan, lahat po ng nag-order kayo na pa dun sa chat box natin, kami na lang po ang kontakin ninyo. Tapos kami na po mag-order kay Miss Cris ng mga book na gusto nyo. So, Ma'am Cris,
That is so sweet. Thank you, Don. Thank you.
Yes po.
Dami pong interest in order.
Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you.
Po, tingin ko po lahat po kami magkakaroon ng book na ito. Ayun. So as parang ginawa rin po ni Ma'am Doy sa amin noon, talagang sobrang laki na tulong po nito. And yun, and thank you very much po Miss Cris sa opportunity, sa learning, sa knowledge na na-impart mo sa amin. Ito po ay priceless sa aming lahat. At hindi po ito nakukuha kahit kaninong tao lang at nag-spend po ng 2 hours tayo, lahat, si Miss Cris for us. So, thank you very much po, Miss Cris. So, be 100%er warriors, be 100%er, maging matibay tayo, maging positive, and maging warrior, maging true warriors tayo sa First Vital Plus and sa buhay natin. So, thank you very much po. And Coach Celine, i-present mo na yung ating gift kay Ma'am Cris.
How sweet. Thank you, Don. I love your words. Thank you. And keep it up, ha, para someday number 1 ka na.
Yes po.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Cris.
Thank you po. Ano ba? Thank you po, Miss Cris, again. Endless thank you po talaga. And we have a small gift for you, no? Pero papadala na lang po namin siya. Hindi ko siya madala po dito ngayon, no? But it's really a small thank you gift lang po for this big training or big talk that you gave us. Nasabi ko nga po, super rare chance. Hindi ko po alam kung kailan ulit ito mauulit. No, unfortunately, marami pong hindi din nakapunta kasi nag-brown out po sa ibang areas like Sorsogon. Kasi all over the Philippines tayo ngayon, Miss Cris, like sila Kennedy, Pangasinan po sila. Konti lang po yung Manila dito.
Ah, talaga? Oy, wow! At dati Ilocano dita? Oh, that's good, Celine. Just send them the recording. Just send them the recording, ha? Ayan. Oh, sige.
So that's why we're really thankful po na may recording. And yun, again po, we have a certificate for you.
Graduate nga siya sa Baguio.
Yes, graduate po siya sa Baguio. May
Isumambok na Ilocano. Okay.
Ayun po. So this is our certificate of appreciation along with their small gift po to just really thank you for this event. So wala na po kayo ibang masabi, no? So you heard it from the best, no? Like all the inspiration